Thanks for joining me today for a guided meditation. Right now, give yourself the space to be present for the next 20 minutes. Make sure any other distractions that you can control are turned off. Put your phone on silent, close other browser windows. Anyone else is around, just gently find some space apart. To practice being present, first I'll offer some guidance on settling in physically and mentally. And I'll invite you to set an intention for this practice or for the rest of your day. Then we'll have a moment of quiet, followed by a brief text, another moment of quiet, and we'll emerge and end with a moment for gratitude. I hope you'll join me by letting yourself notice what you're particularly grateful for in that moment. I'll invite you to focus on your breath and close your eyes, but for some folks, it's easier to focus on something. So I'll keep this image on the screen and you'll figure out what's best for you. So let's begin. Our aim is to practice being present. Our bodies and our minds and the world around us work hard to distract us, to keep us looking back or forward. This isn't something we can perfect easily, so it isn't helpful to be harsh with yourself. If you feel a swell of criticism rising, take that as an opportunity to practice being kind to yourself and put that criticism aside. Find a comfortable position. Find a position that makes it easy for you to breathe. You might sit in a chair, on the floor, lay down. Whatever position makes it easiest for you to breathe with as little effort as possible. And once you find it, let your body just rest there naturally. Uncross your feet and legs. Let your feet and legs sink into the floor. Unfold your hands. Let your hands and arms rest apart from each other. Let them sink into the floor. And let yourself breathe naturally. Let your lips part so air can move in and out of your mouth. Let your jaw fall slack. And start to pay attention to your breath. With each breath, notice how it feels to breathe. Close your eyes or focus on something in front of you. And notice how it feels for air to move in through your mouth, your nose, and out through your mouth, your nose. Notice how it feels when your lungs fill and when they deplete. Notice how it feels when your belly rises as you breathe in and when it falls as you breathe out. With each breath, let your feet and legs relax, resting against the ground or your chair. With each breath, let your back and arms relax, resting against the ground or the chair. With each breath, let your shoulders relax. Let your throat relax. Let your jaw relax. With each breath, let your cheeks and eyes relax. Let your forehead relax. With each breath in, say to yourself, breathing in, I am aware of my breath. With each breath out, say to yourself, breathing out, I am aware of my breath. Continue to pay attention to your breath. Our aim is to practice being present, but if there's another intention that you want to set for this moment, acknowledge that now. It might be a thought you want to sit with, or some direction for the remainder of your day, a prayer. Take this moment to articulate it for yourself. And let your intention become part of your breath. And continue to pay attention to your breath. And pay attention to the physical sensation of breathing. And focus on one part of that sensation. It might be where one breath ends and the next begins. It might be the feeling of air moving in and out of your nose or your lips. It might be the rise and fall of your lungs and your belly. Focus on one part of the sensation of breathing. Other thoughts might emerge. You don't have to engage them right now. Just put them to the side. Other sounds might occur. You don't have to respond right now. Just let them be. If you get distracted, just notice your distraction, put it aside, and return to focus on your breath. With each breath in, say to yourself, breathing in, I am aware of my breath. With each breath out, say to yourself, breathing out, I am aware of my breath. Now, when I say begin, count the number of times that you exhale. So when I say begin, count the number of times that you exhale. Begin. Continue to focus on your breath and recount to yourself the number of times you exhaled. Breathing in, I am aware of my breath. Breathing out, I am aware of my breath. In a moment, I'll count from 1 to 3 to begin a moment of quiet. With each number, focus more intently on your breath. With each number, let your body relax a little more. Let your shoulders relax. Let your jaw relax. Let your forehead relax. With each number, let any distractions just be. Other sounds might occur. You don't have to respond. Other thoughts might emerge. You don't have to engage. Just put them aside and return to your breath. Once I count to 3, I'll be quiet for a moment, and then I'll read a short text. You don't have to respond. You don't even have to pay attention to the words. Let them wash over you, or let yourself just sit with them and continue to pay attention to your breath. Anytime you feel distracted, just repeat to yourself, breathing in, I am aware of my breath. Breathing out, I am aware of my breath. 1, 2, 3, This is a poem by David Whyte titled, Much Has Been Said. Much has been said about the eternal and untouchable nature of love. Its tidal, ungovernable forces, and its emergence from far beyond the ordinary. But love may find its fullest, most imagined, and most courageous form when it leaves the abstractions and safety of the timeless and the untrammeled to make its promises amidst the fears, vulnerabilities, and disappearances of our difficult, touchable, and time-bound world. To love and to witness love in the face of possible loss, and to find the mystery of love's promise in the shadow of that loss, in the shadow of the ordinary, and in the shadow of our own inevitable disappearance, may be where the eternal source of all our origins stands in awe of the full consequences of everything it has set in motion. Breathing in, I am aware of my breath. Breathing out, I am aware of my breath. In a moment, I'll count from 1 to 3 to reset and begin a second moment of quiet. With each number, let your body and yourself relax just a little more. With each number, let yourself be where you are. 1, 2, 3, Breathing in, I am aware of my breath. Breathing out, I am aware of my breath. If you set an intention for today's practice, take this moment to articulate it again. Breathe with it and let it accompany you for the rest of your day. When I say begin, take 3 deliberate, deep breaths. And at the end of your third and final exhale, open your eyes and come back for a moment of gratitude. So when I say begin, take 3 deliberate, deep breaths. And at the end of your third and final exhale, open your eyes and we'll end with a moment for gratitude. Begin. Welcome back. So let's end our practice with a moment for gratitude. Take a moment to notice, is there something you're particularly aware of now, something you're grateful for? Take this moment to recognize it. I'm grateful for the words of David Whyte and his beautiful poetry. I hope you found it prompting reflection or comfort or wonder or an embrace of pain. And I'm grateful for the chance to be present with you. Thanks for giving yourself space and time today, for being present to yourself and for being present with everybody who's joining this practice. I offer meditations like this 3 times a week, and recordings of these meditations. Some of these meditations are available on my YouTube channel to access anytime. There's no expectation that you'll return, but know that you're always welcome. If you or someone who is looking for a little peace and quiet, go to my website, billholzman.com, and register for these meditations. Once you sign up, there's no expectation that you'll show up, but you're always welcome. Thanks for being here, and I look forward to connecting again.